Hey, Natalie. And we'll see. So now I have a question. Can you guys hear the music? I don't have my usual music set up right now. Well, maybe I'll put this here for now. Oh yeah, now it looks like I'm looking at both places. I like it. Yes, okay. Hey Nicole, finally. Hey Mary Jo, I finally made it. I didn't have an opportunity to make any worksheets for us, but I do have an exercise we can do because this really is an important new moon. It's the portal of the eclipse season. We're about to have uh, Pisces eclipse, Pisces Virgo eclipse season, and this is the first new moon of that eclipse season. So it's it's the end of something and it's the beginning of something. And so, what are you cooking? Looks good. I'm not cooking, Jack. Just talking. So I think I like to use the energy of all full moons, new moons, either way, because we know there's power every single time. But it's interesting. Like I thought about having a picture of a new moons are hard to have a picture of because really there is no moon. The full moon is full and it's bright and all the good stuff, but the new moon there's no moon because not even the crescent has formed yet. So it's almost like you could write down your, whatever you were planning in the safety of or under the night. Hey Netta. Hey Vanessa. Good evening. So I'm gonna wait 3 more minutes. Well, hey there, Christy Smith. Good evening. Hey Kristen. Hey Key. Good evening. I'm also live. Hey Tasha. Jess. I'm also live on YouTube as well. So hey Christy, if you can grab a piece of paper and a pen. And you know what? I'm gonna step out of this frame for 1 second. I need to grab something. Okay. Hey Amy Lynn. Good evening. Hey Anna Cat. Hi. Hey Haley. Happy new moon, right? And happy and I should have said this already, but happy Pisces month. All right, I'm gonna show you guys something. So I'm really glad that you guys came, and I'm really glad that you're here. I want to get your switched over. All right. Okay, so I'm working on this gratitude journal, and so I definitely don't think the gratitude journal. Hey, Lala. I don't think it should be this. So I have some. Oh, where is it? Oh, yikes. Okay. I got to go get it because it's the thing that I write everything in. So give me a second. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I don't even have to leave. Thank goodness. All right. So I'm trying to decide. Okay. I'm trying to decide if it should be. So this is my go to. No, Lala, you did not. I will have something. Um, I see that they got my message, but no one's responded yet. So I just want to make sure I put the right price in there. So this is my go-to journal. Like every idea that I've ever had is in here. Like there's something on every single page, right? So see this? See this size? See the rings? Okay. Then I have this one. That's my journal, my scripting, where I'm writing down my life in script. Um, and I love this one, but then I also got this one as a gift. Look at this. And, well, I've been writing in this one, but, you know, um, yeah. I have been writing in this, But this is, so no spiral, hardbound. Okay. And it's spiral perfect. 1,100, 1,000,000% love the spiral. Okay, but I might be a weirdo. Me too. Okay, hey Waterword D, good evening. Okay, so I was just wanting to look at that. Now the other thing I'm considering um is this, because like this says if you can dream it, you can do it, right? And this is a journal, but it's definitely not 365 pages. And there are no prompts. Like everything is, when I got this was blank. This was, so I just filled it up with like every idea I've ever had, everything's in this book. Because I don't like to put stuff in my phone, because it's like, you know, if somebody gets your phone, then they have all your stuff. So my passwords are in there. It's just a lot of stuff. But definitely like the smaller size, like your book also, so easy to take with me. Interesting. Free to Be says spiral would be nice. Okay, let me see. Anna Cat says, and it's spiral perfect. Okay. Okay, well, I just wanted to get your opinions, because I'm trying to decide. It's gonna cost me more to produce this because of these. But I do want it to be quality. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but look how that's a thick, that's a pretty thick back. It's not, Hey Asia. All right. So, everybody grab a piece of paper and a pen, because I'm not going to be here long, because I'm tired and I have to get up at 4 to do our regular live. And I didn't get back here until late. So, all right. So, number 1, spiral. Oh, question. How many pages? How many pages? Like, are you guys looking for like a 365 page, um, 365 pages, like with a prompt on every page, or a question on every page that you have to write through? Are you looking for 90 days, 60 days, 30 days? Like, how many pages should this thing have? You don't have to answer me right now. Think about it, and then I'll ask it again in the morning, okay? All right, so the first thing, okay, first, I wrote this, I got this little thing. Okay, so this new moon is like a magical doorway. It's both a, sorry. It's both an ending and a beginning at the same time. So it's a time to let go of things that don't help us anymore. And yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on. There's somebody trying to join the live. We're not doing that. Okay. And start fresh with new dreams and ideas. So step 1, letting go, which we always know. Um, think about something you don't need anymore, or something that's not serving you anymore. And to me, it doesn't even have to be, um, here, I'm gonna put this back. See if I can, okay. I don't think it has to be some big thing. Maybe you've accomplished something. Maybe you were working on something and you got to your goal, and so now you can let it go. And you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be something that is challenging, is my point. It could be letting go of anything, but it doesn't have to mean that it's a bad thing. Maybe it's just run its course. You know how sometimes they say people come into your life for a season and a reason and all those things? That's what I mean. Like, maybe there's a season that's over. So that's the first thing I would write down. And I feel like I'm gonna tell you guys this, but you don't have to rush through this exercise while we're live. I'm gonna tell you all the things, and then you can finish it on your own, and then maybe we'll talk about it a little bit in the morning. Hey Jordan, good evening. Grab a piece of paper and a pen if you want to do the new moon. We're doing letting go. So right now, take a second and think of something that you want to let go of in this new season. This is a really powerful new moon because it is the beginning of the eclipses in Pisces and Virgo. So, and Pisces is water, dreamy, emotional sign. So this also could be you changing on like a spiritual level, or getting more in touch with your authentic self. Maybe you've always wanted to paint, And so now you're going to make time to do that. You know what I mean? Um, whatever it is for you. So that's the first step. That's step number one. And so I told everybody too that, you don't have to do this exercise right this second. And I'm going to give the prompts because I got home so late. I'm painting tomorrow. No way, Anna Cat. Hey, learning to listen. Wow. Is that something you've always wanted to do? Or is it something? Hey, Kita. How are you? Welcome. This is acrylics. Oh, acrylics. Nice. Okay. Christy, I have used the hard. Okay. Oh, wait. I have used the hardback ones before and I struggle writing in them, like getting them to lay flat and write comfortably. I like 90 days, especially for people just getting started journaling. Okay. Hey there, Asia. Never done it before. This is a perfect time to do new stuff. So jump into it. If there's something you've been thinking about doing all this time, do it. Just go for it. Also, I think Mars just moved into, I want to say Cancer. But I mean, depending on where that falls in your chart, you could use that energy, to propel yourself into doing something new. Okay. Hey, Alexis. Good evening. All right. So, okay. Now, this is the hard part. So, well, I shouldn't say the hard part. This is the interesting part. So, two, becoming the new you, right? So it's now that you've written down, you're letting go of the old thing. I'm gonna need you to visualize the new thing. Okay. Um, give me a second here. Um, and then how does the new you feel? How do you feel? What amazing things can you do now? So the next step is to write a few sentences uh, that describe the new awesome you. So I am what? What are you? Hey there, Diana. Um, who are you? Who is the new version of you if it's something you're changing about yourself? Whatever the new thing is, how does it feel to be able to speak a second language? How does it feel to travel to this place that you always wanted to travel to? How does it feel to go back to school to get your degree? Because it's going to be a different thing for everybody. Everybody's going to have a different item, but we want to see ourselves as that person, and we want to feel, what does that feel like? Like, I like to close my eyes and think about, there's a place that I'm thinking about right now. And so I think, like, what's the temperature? Is it cold? Am I wearing a jacket or a coat? Is it day? Is it night? Do I have a favorite restaurant? Do I have a favorite grocery store? Do I go to the farmer's market? Do I wake up in the morning and make tea instead of coffee? Like, all these different things that you can. I am amazing. Yes. Okay. This has been my zodiac readings all week. Let's go. Wow. Okay, and I'm definitely, my sister Christian is the tarot person. I'm not the tarot person. But I definitely feel things, and I feel I definitely believe in the moon cycles for sure. It's just no one can convince me that's not real, because if the moon can move the tides of the ocean, then there's power happening, even though we maybe can't quantify it. Oh, thank you very much. Is this your first time seeing my face? Anyway, that's the second part of this exercise. Okay, so you're going to take a moment to do that, but you're going to keep returning back to that. That's the thing. Yes, but long listener. Okay, well, thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you face to face, or face to screen. Later on, when you take time to really think about this, definitely practice the visualization techniques, and go through all the things. Like, and to me, here's an exercise, or here's like a little trick that helps me do that. Right now, the room that I'm sitting in right now, I will take a piece of paper and I'll write down how many lights there are. I'll write down if the door is open or closed. I'll write down what color is the the comforter, the bed sheets, like all the details of the room that I'm in right now, so I can think of those details in the other room that I want to be in, if that's what it is. Hey, Quinn and Finn, good evening. The human body is mostly water, so it affects the tides. It can affect us. Yes, 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 exactly. Um, so that's an exercise you're going to need to do by yourself anyway, because I really want you to do it. Like, find a solfeggio that you can listen to and lay down and listen. And then close your eyes or keep your eyes open, whatever works for you. And see yourself there. And what does it look, taste, feel, like all the things. Because you really can go there in your mind if you practice. Um, Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll have to thank my parents. And it's funny because I always thought I sounded like a man. So I was like, wow, I sound like a man. But people were like, your voice is so soothing. I'm like, well, thank you. Hey, Zarzar. So yeah, so that's your second thing to do. And then the third thing that you're gonna do is, you're gonna answer this question. Okay. If you could plant a magic seed that would grow into anything that you wanted it to grow into, and it could be a new skill, like maybe you know how to do, maybe now you know how to build a website, or it could be a foreign language. Like, that's for me. I really want to learn Spanish. Like, I mean, so much I want to learn Spanish. Um, Write about it like it's already happened, and include a thank you. So when you write this down, I want you I want it to, somewhere in there needs to be gratitude for the new skill that you've acquired, or the new place that you have, or the new house that you got, or the promotion at work. Like, of course, it's different for everybody, but for you. So I want you to do those three things. Usually, I would say for step one, I would have you write that on a separate paper and burn it. But I think sometimes you need to see what you're letting go of, so you can remember the past you as you evolve into the new you, or a new version of yourself. You know what I mean? Yes. And because to me, that'll also show you your progress. Oh, hey, Stacy. Good evening. Thank you. Blessings to you too. Um, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure you can think about different points in your life when you were a different person, when different things, when you were concerned about different things, or when you were triggered by different things. Hey, Carolina. Good evening. How are you? Um, so that's step three. And so I plan on, me personally, Ola, need this tonight, feeling out of place. Thanks for being here. Hey, Penny. I think that's been pretty much, I was just telling someone today that pretty much most of my life I felt out of place. Hey, Victoria. Um, yeah, like I just like never really fit in, like really anywhere. And I could be in spaces, and I definitely had friends, and hey, um, but I never felt like 100% apart. Like, my family is a different story, because your family. Well, my family loves me, so I can really, like, I fit in. Hey, Trisha, I definitely fit in with my family. But like, as far as like being out in the world, I've always felt a little different, like a nerd, and like I never did all the things that regular girls did. Like, I was the only. Thank you, Victoria. I was the only girl in auto shop, and wood shop. Okay, I learned how to build the birdhouse, um, which seems so crazy, right? But yes, I could change the oil in my car. I definitely know how to change the tire. If we still had the old cars without the computers, I could do a tune-up. Like, now they hook the cars up to a machine, so you can't even do a tune-up. Well, you could, but there's certain things that they made it so that you have to go to a shop to get things done. But yeah, so I always just kind of felt like out of place. The thing is, though, it didn't really bother me. It wasn't one of those, I wish I could be with the cool kids. It was kind of like, yeah, it's me. This is what, okay, it's cool. Because people were nice to me. You know, it wasn't like, oh, she's a weirdo, she's a nerd. You know, it wasn't like that. Missed you this morning, but I'm so glad I got to see you. Hey there, Caitlin. Good evening. Hey, this old house. So, okay. I was supposed to be live like literally an hour and a half ago. Thank you guys. Thank you for the gifts. But I had to go to the DMV today and renew my driver's license. And then by the time I got back, it was so late. So that's why I'm so late. It's the new moon in Pisces, Victoria. So we just went through 3 steps of exercises. So let me clue you in before before I end this live. Okay, so if you don't have a piece of paper, you should have a piece of paper if you want to do the exercise, okay? So I wrote here, think about something you don't need anymore. Maybe a bad habit, fear, or a thought that makes you feel small. Imagine placing it in a big glowing box and letting the wind carry it away. I didn't say that before. My phone was blocking it. So everybody else, there you go. And this is how I get when I'm tired. But anyway, we wrote down what we were letting go. Write about what you're letting go and why. Oh, I forgot this part. Write down why you are ready to say goodbye to it. How about that? So, what's the thing you're letting go of? And why are you ready to let go of it? Like, has something happened? Are you just like, enough is enough and you're about to go down a different path? Like, why? What's your why? What's your why? Hey there, beautiful. Hey, Queen C. Hey, Odie Bear. Yeah, so that was step 1. And then step 2 was, now that you've let the thing go, what do you look like now? Who are you? Who's the person that you're becoming, or what's the thing that you have? What does that look like? Hey there. And you're going to take some time to visualize that. So like, I recommend 11 minutes. When I used to do yoga, we always did an 11-minute meditation. And you know, he said there were reasons why we did that. But I would recommend that, and I would recommend trying to see it as vividly as you possibly can. And then you're going to write about that too. So I put that too. Write a few sentences starting with I am. Asia said, I am amazing. I'm going to say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I can fluently speak Spanish. That's what I'm going to say. That's a goal for me. Because both my kids can speak Spanish. My daughter really is great. Like, she can talk to anyone. I haven't practiced in forever, but I would love to learn it. So that's one of the things. That's the one of the new things I would like to add to my life. So that's step 2. I am. Aries is coming. I am. Okay, and then the third thing was, if you could plant a magic seed tonight that would grow into anything you want in the future, what would it be? Imagine you're Jack and you just got the magic beans. Oh, I'm sorry, my head's not over here because I gotta see over here. What would it grow into? And then when you write about that, write about it as if it's already happened. Like, oh my God, the best thing in the world happened. I woke up and my room was filled with $100 bills all the way to the ceiling. I could barely breathe. That, of course, that's, I'm not thinking of that, but whatever. That's how I would say it. I can speak Spanish, but I'm embarrassed of my accent, but I want to embrace my Hispanic heritage. I want to tell you a story, Victoria. So probably 7, maybe 8 years ago, I went to Mexico City to visit my sister who was living there at the time. And I barely can speak Spanish. And because it's been a long time, like, I know the days of the week, the colors, I know how to say hello, but that's it. Well, of course, I'm in Mexico. Everybody speaks Spanish because I'm in Mexico. I'm in their country, right? Well, I have to say, they were the nicest people because while I was trying to do my, 8th grade Spanish, they were, hi, Jackie. They were so nice and kind. They tried so hard to understand me. So, girl, oh no, understood, but I love all accents. You're beautiful the way you are. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think people are going to. And the people that do make fun of your accent, you know what I say to them? That's what I say. Like, no. I mean, you're trying to learn a language. I would think people would love that, but I don't think you have to worry about it. When I was in Mexico and all my friends that are Hispanic, when I'm trying to say different things, they will help me. They never make fun of me, and I definitely don't have accent. My daughter, I had both of my kids in Spanish when they were young. When they accents are beautiful, right? Yes, I love an accent. I wish I had an accent. I do not. But yeah, I love accents. And so my daughter learned Spanish when she was young, like before she was 6. That was her first like real exposure, and it was immersion. So every time the teachers talked to her, they spoke to her in Spanish. So she actually can pronounce. She speaks the language beautifully. I'm very envious of the way that she speaks it. I hope that I can get to that point because it's a beautiful language. Yes, that's what makes it unique. You have an American accent, okay? Really? Okay. I have an accent in English after 30 years in the US. I could, but I'm not losing it. Good for you. Keep it. I love accents. And I guess I would have to I guess you're right, Penny. I would meet people and they'd say, "Oh, you're an American." And I would say, "Oh, am I?" No, I'm kidding. I mean, at this point, it seems like everybody in the rest of the world is not liking us. For we know why, but still, it's like we're not liked very much at the moment. So I don't know if I would tell people that. Maybe I would come up with an accent like they do in like the comedies, and I would go there and I wouldn't, but still. My Venezuelan mom has an accent in her English, but she's cool with it. Good. And that you should be cool with it too. Hey, Aurora D, girl, me too. I'm home, long day, good night. Good night, honey. See you in the morning. I'm going to see you guys in the morning too. So I hope you guys all wrote this down and that you're going to do this exercise. The middle thing though, the step 2, I really would like for you to read that more than once, Oh my goodness. So, okay, you guys know that I'm always talking about my nieces, my sister's little girls. They're half Venezuelan. Their father's from Venezuela. So they're black and Venezuelan. My Boston interpretation came out as hard in England tonight. That's good. Accents are so uniquely beautiful. I love them so much. Me too. Me too. Oh, I know, right? Yay! They are so cute. If the internet wasn't a horrible place, I would show you guys just how beautiful they are. Oh my goodness. Maybe, you know what? If we do a Zoom, like a book club Zoom, that's private, that's not out here with all this, I'll show you guys pictures because, man, I love them to death. They make me feel like I'm a grandmother. Okay, go to sleep, Christy. You're welcome, Nicole. I'm going to go too, you guys. It's 6:30. I still have to prepare for tomorrow. Hey, Terry Bowen. Hey, T Squared. Good evening. Hey, Marvelous Miss Mint. Okay, I'm going to leave YouTube. I'm going to end this live. Okay. Oh, my phone only has 20%, so it's time. My prompts will have to wait until tomorrow. Yes, but at least you have them, and you still have the power of this new moon for the next, 72 hours. So at least you have the prompts now. Sleep good. I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Thank you. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Bye.